here. So as I said, setup was good. What you got to make sure is when you're doing a shorter swing, it isn't just, I'm not going to move my body, I'm going to kind of tip forward and just lift my arms. When you did this motion here now, as we're coming back down, the club now, you can see that club kind of, everything's just going forward into the golf ball. And when we get to about here now, this club now, outside the line of the golf ball, you're coming across the one. Now, even if the club face was pointing dead straight towards target, okay, if your path is going that way, the ball is going to spin there. And the more left you swing it, the more right it will end up going, yeah? And the shot will get so steep and heavy, you'll be just denting the ground behind the ball, as you said you were. Every now and then you'll kind of just fold your arms over just with sheer will and determination, and it might go over here somewhere, but it's not really producing the swing we want to try and produce, okay? So that sort of downswing now, as we said, should be somewhere towards the line of that forearm, okay? You watch this motion as you start turning back, so you turn that right back the way. The club's getting a bit further back, which is not a problem because we're just doing bigger swings now. As we start coming back down to here now, the club now is coming at the golf ball on a much flatter, much more shallow angle. You can say something, that's fine?
Standing up a bit though.
No, I would say no. I would say more, look at your head. Your head's not actually moving from the spot. What's happening is your hips are kind of moving in this way, more through just flexibility rather than actually just twisting, that's all. I won't, again, nothing to worry about there. We've got to get this hips moving better on the way back. So if the right hip turns better on the way back, once you turn better on the way back, we can turn to the golf ball there nicely. That's a good shot. You've got your draw back, yeah? And once you start getting the draw, I would only say really until you sort of get these big hooks going this, which I don't think you will do really. If it one to the left, then all right, so be it. If you get like 10, 15, 20 constantly going left, then just drop me a text, say, right, I'm doing this. What can I have to try and produce like a different shape or book in a session or whatever it may be, okay? But don't try and manipulate the club and do all these fancy things, okay? Just make your normal takeaway, turning, get these lines out of the way, turning that right side here and here on the way back. So when the club goes back now, you are rotating, or opening and closing the door here. So the body's now, you see chest is turning quite a lot early on that backswing, okay, which is great. One thing I'd say though, practice swing over here, thinking about all this, step onto the mat, hit it. Don't be over here trying to do all this stuff. And sometimes when you're doing practice swings, just get here and just drop, yeah? Here and just drop, because then you're encouraging now that without just doing practice swings all the time and trying to hit the ground. Okay, mate?
Perfect.
Very good, mate.